What up, though, Jama? Hello, this is Fire from Fire Crafts coming to you with another video. I know it's been a long time, guys, but I'm back and I'm coming to you to show you my finish of my build. This is the Kingdom of Tanee Great Hall Tour. I've been working on this for a minute. I've been going through it in these Minecraft streets with these bedrock updates and all of this other stuff, that pink virus and all this stuff, man. I've been going through it a little bit. I don't want to bore you with all of it, but I am working on trying to come back to my roots, get back to Java. I'm trying to play on PC now because honestly, this bedrock thing, I don't know how I'm gonna keep it going, but I am going to keep it going because I love this world. Now, we are getting into the beginning of the hall. When you come in the entrance, as you can see, this is very spacious, a lot of colors, a lot of things that's going on. This is the concourse. This is where people will come to get their refreshment. If they're coming from a long way away and they're coming to watch a tourney, they're coming to watch a fight, some type of battle, this is where they can come and get refreshment. They can buy things here. These vendors will be selling anything from gear to beverages to exotic foods from where they are from. Tanee is the capital kingdom of the empire, so people come from far and wide to come here. So it's a lot of opportunity. This is the arena. This arena is called the Honor Grounds, and it's also called the Desnoma Arena. Desnoma was a great gladiator in my world. He fought a lot of battles in this arena, and people come to honor him and live on his name. It's a great opportunity for the men or the young men of my kingdom to prove themselves in battle and to prove themselves, in rites of passages. Now we're getting to the banquet hall. This is where people will come and eat. The food will be prepared. The great feast will be prepared for the people that are coming. As you can see, it easily sits. I don't even know how many people. I haven't even counted how many people it sits, but it feeds a lot of people. They can come and usually like a royal wedding or any kind of wedding, really. This is the royal pavilion. And this is where the royals come. They a little bit excluded from everybody else because, you just got to have them a little excluded. A lot of things go on in royal families that you don't want to have them exposed to, common areas and everything like that. This is an upstairs. There is a balcony that goes all the way around the top, so you can kind of look down on your guests and look down on people. And this is an area where a couple, if they are, a wedding, they can come and not have to go too far from the wedding, to sleep it off, as we can say. This is kind of like the skybox or the royal pavilion of the area. It is where people and dignitaries can watch the onslaughts, as you can say, all of that happen. Now I'm going to take you downstairs and show you some of the areas in the lower areas of this great hall. So we'll get down here to where all the magic happens, and this is my great kitchen. Now, starting off my great kitchen, you'll see my pantry. This is my liquid pantry. That's my wine and my ale. These are my goods pantry. This has my fruits and vegetables and my grains. And then we will have several places to prepare food. As you can see, we have stations to wash the food. We have stations to just chop the food up and whatever. Of course, my name being Fire, and if you know about my channel, I love cooking on open fire. I have my systems cranked up to a barrel system that does the water. I'll take you around here so you can see it's a pump that pumps the good water in, bad water out, that type of thing. I love my little systems. So this is basically one of the prides that I take very much pride in doing things of this nature, having cooking spaces. And this is one of my signature things. I always like to have my freezer. Okay, my walk-in freezer. I always have my walk-in freezer. You can see the ice, you can see the poultry, you can see the fish and the seafood and all of that, and the meat. And I just always have to have my freezer. Now, got a very tech savvy door right there. Now we're gonna go into the living quarters. Okay, a lot of people have to be in place to work this great hall. Okay, and those people, we want to keep them near and we want to keep them happy. So these are the Great Hall apartments. As you can see, they are fully furnished, and they are meant to keep a lot of people, a lot of families. Okay, medieval times, people were living together, so it wasn't a whole big separate thing. As you can see, there are places for children, there are places for adults, there are places just to basically live. You have a study, little fireplace over there, bookshelves, you have your bathroom, you have all the comforts of home inside of this building. So people don't really have to go too many places to, do anything, to live and all of that stuff. And they can just come to work and work there. All of this is complimentary for people who work in the Great Hall. Switched it up with the colors, with the styles. As you can see, I take great pleasure in doing my interiors. I like to do my interiors as much as I like to do my exteriors. I know some people don't. Some people don't really care about that, but I do. I like to have my space. And we're gonna go upstairs, and you see this little balcony area. So you're upstairs, you have a little trellis, and then it's the same thing with your furnishing and everything like that. You'll notice that I have a lot of space. I take a lot of space because I have to think about livable spaces. I like to think about livable spaces, and I add diversity. Now this makes my builds very long and tedious, but hey, that's what I like. I like to have people, I like to think about it like, what if somebody was really living in here? When I see people build, I see very cramped spaces and very cramped little areas. I mean, that was good when we were playing survival and just, everyday kind of thing or whatever, and you first started. But as you go along, hey, you want to stretch your legs out a little bit, All right. So I'm going to take you around here. This area is for the victors. It is called the Victor's Lounge. So when you have a victory and you want to celebrate with your teammates or your family or whoever it is, this is the area that you come to. This is the honor area right here. You have your seat of honor right here where you can watch the live music on the stage. You have areas for people to come to and just relax and chill, good place to take a date or whatever you may have. And then you have your staging dens, and this is the place where your warriors will come, pick their weapons, think about their strategies, strategize with each other. You have one team over here and you have the other team over there, and then they will just get ready for war, get ready for battle, get ready for the show, basically. All right, and then you come back out here to the arena, and this is where all of the magic happens. Plenty of seating, plenty of spectators, plenty of everything. Well, that is all I have for you today, guys. I have been building. There's a lot more to show in this world, and I am going to show it. I'll be doing tours soon of some of my new builds, and then I'll be doing tours of some of my finished builds like this one, because I built this one a long time ago, but I'm just getting around to doing the tour because it wasn't finished to my standards. So if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, share it so other people might like it, and then I will see you on the next build. All right, peace.